Who created Fuji music? Talo dá Fuji sílẹ̀. Talo dá Fuji sílẹ̀. This question has been causing a lot of controversies all over the internet. Kò dẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lénìí. Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bí ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. That tí eléyìí bá dé, a sọ pé Fuji music báyìí ló ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀, èèyàn báyìí ló bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tí tọ̀hún bá dé, a ní báyìí ló ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀, èèyàn báyìí ló create. But according to the information that we got, it was the Honorable Alhaji Ààrẹ Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister that created Fuji music. Yes, ẹ máa béèrè pé báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Bàbá ti fẹnu ara wọn sọ. Wọ́n sọ wípé bàbá, when Alhaji Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, when he saw a poster of the tallest mountain in Japan, Mount Fuji, when he saw that poster of that mountain, that was when the inspiration came to him that he could actually, form a genre of indigenous music called Fuji. That was when that Fuji, the term Fuji, came into existence. Baba Barista Baba Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, he prophesied. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ àṣẹ jáde torí pé kíni kàkí let us give let us give honor to whose honor is due. Let us give Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister his flowers. May God continue to rest his soul. Bàbá yẹn, according to information tá gbọ́, wọ́n jẹ́ kó yé wa pé Baba Barrister, he was a very nice person, that he accommodated a lot of people. He did not discriminate whether this person is a small boy or this person is an older person. Bàbá yẹn kó everybody mọ́ra. Even Alhaji Kollington àwọn náà sọ nínú interview tí wọ́n ṣe. He said when Baba Kebe Kwara, when he was in the army with Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister somewhere in Ogun State, that it was Alhaji Sikiru Ayinde Barrister that sat him down, that said, okay, this army job that we are doing, we are soldiers. Are we sure the income of this soldier, this army work, will sustain us in the nearest future, according to the income they were getting that time? So it was the initiative from Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister that it was Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister that advised Alhaji Kollington that they should, start singing. They should go back to music. That way, they will be able to make enough money that will sustain them rather than remaining in the army. Baba Kollington Kebe Kwara, Alhaji Kebe Kwara, àwọn náà fẹnu ara wọn sọ wípé Barrister ló fún àwọn ní idea yẹn pé káwọn kúrò níbi táwọn ti ń ṣe army o, that they should go and be doing music. That way, if God blessed that effort, they will be making enough money that will sustain them for the rest of their lives. Now look at what happened today. See, Baba Barrister, Ààrẹ Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, you can actually compare that man to the likes of Bob Marley in terms of vision. Baba yẹn ti rí vision nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn wa ọ̀la. That was why he was advising his friend. It takes someone with a good heart to advise his friend, his fellow colleague, that let us do something that will make us more successful, that will get us more money. Ọkùnrin tó ń sun rárá fún ọkùnrin ẹgbẹ́ akọ́ṣẹ́ ló ń ṣe, kò easy. Ẹlòmíì in that manner, in that context, ẹlòmíì you already have the idea. Update yẹn wọ́n ti gbé wá fún Baba Barrister. He will not share it with anybody. He will just go solo and start doing the music, and he will make the money. Some people are like that. When they now make the money, they will now be mocking their friends that did not get the update. Ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ dáadáa. So it shows the kind of human being Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister was. He got the update, he got the vision, he got the initiative, he shared it with his friend. Now, nígbà tí Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, when he started the music, àwa ò sí ńbẹ̀, but according to the information we got, Baba Barista sọ pé when he started Fuji music, due to the time he saw the poster of that tallest mountain in Japan, Mount Fuji, kini ẹ ló fún wọn ní inspiration. Then he now started Fuji music. Then he said, according to Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister himself in one interview, he said he was able to gather a lot of genres of music, indigenous genres of music together. Àwọn pa gbogbo oríṣiríṣi orin papọ̀. Even Dr. Saheed Òṣùpá sọ nínú interview wọn that Fuji music is a combination of different genres together. Ara àwọn genres, ara àwọn type of music yìí ni àpàlà, sakara, afro, were, that Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister joined. He put all these things together. Lọ́sẹ̀ pè ní Fuji, orin Fuji, a combination of different genres coming together to become one. That was the initiative that even Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister said Apala music was already in existence. That it was already a successful genre. That people were already into Apala music. The likes of Ayinla Omowura, Baba Gani Agba, Baba Olatunji Yusuf. All those musicians were already successful at that time. So what could he do? He started a fresh genre of music combining everything together. The Apala. So if you are a fan of Apala, you might love Fuji, because Barista will give you a piece of Apala in his music, in his Fuji. If you are a lover of Afro, jazz, highlife, Barista will give you something like that through the instrumentation. Barista will give you the feel of that Afro that you love in that Fuji music. If you are a fan of Juju, Barista will give you a feel of that Juju in that is Fuji music. If you are a fan of Sakara, Were, that you love that core indigenous traditional music that they used to use, tó máa ń lò nígbà àwẹ̀ tó máa fi ń jí àwọn Muslim tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ jẹ sààrì. He coined everything together. He put everything together. So it will make it more successful. And guess what? That was why he became very, very successful. Ọlọ́run wá fi àlùbáríkà sí idea yẹn. Everything is idea. If an idea could actually fetch you billions of dollars. It's just like when that guy came up with the idea of that film, that Asian film, Squid Game. That film is one of the biggest, is one of the most watched film on Netflix as at that time, maybe even till date. Do you know when that guy came up with that idea? That guy was so broke. He was so broke that he had nothing. So he was holding on to that script, to that storyline, for a long period of time before he finally got a break from a film studio that eventually sponsored that film. Look at it today. One of the biggest Asian films on Netflix. So that is how precious an idea can be. That is how lucrative, how marketable just an idea can be. So when Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister came up with that idea, that was very special. That was very... See, when Taban sọ pé ọpọlọ, Dr. Sikiru Ayinde ní ọpọlọ. Ọlọ́run wá fi àlùbáríkà sí ọpọlọ yẹn. Then aside from that, Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, according to the story we got, wọ́n kó èèyàn mọ́ra. Meanwhile, tí èèyàn bá ti wà tó ti kó èèyàn mọ́ra bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, oríṣiríṣi àti wèrè àtàsínwín ló máa ń wà lọ́dọ̀ òru wọn. Even àwọn tó ń jẹ́ prophet Ọlọ́run gangan fúnra ra wọn, oríṣiríṣi èèyàn ló kó mọ́ra. Even when you are as the head of that group, of that kingdom, you have to accommodate a lot of people with different characters. Even when you are aware, even nígbà tó mọ̀ wípé okay, ẹni yìí èèyàn burúkú ni o mọ̀, tó bá láwọn ọmọ lọ́dọ̀, tó bá láwọn ọmọ bí ọlọ́mọṣẹ́ tàbí bímọ, even àwọn ọmọ èèyàn tí kan bá jẹ́ oníwà gébégébé ó máa mọ̀, tí kan bá jẹ́ oníwà tó dáa ó máa mọ̀. But as a true leader, o need láti máa fi hùwà sí. Wàá kàn mọ̀ bó ṣe máa bá lò ní. You just give that kind of person that kind of space. That is what a true leader will do. That was exactly what Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister did. gbogbo àwọn tí bàbá kó mọ́ra pátá àti àkekèé àti snake àtejò àti paramọ́lẹ̀ oríṣiríṣi èèyàn ló wà lábẹ́ bàbá Barrister tó jẹ́ pé even as at that time èmi ni wọ́n ń jẹ bàbá lẹ́sẹ̀, but as a true leader he actually overlooked a lot of things because bàbá yẹn jẹ́yàn tó dáa. Òun lè fi rí pé ilẹ̀ tó wá mọ́lẹ̀ ní a lot of people were now giving different versions of how Fuji music came to be. People were now giving different versions. Fuji music báyìí ló ṣe lọ, èèyàn kan báyìí ló create Fuji music. Even the people that were so loyal to Baba when he was alive. Baba wa kú tán oríṣiríṣi wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní yọ oríṣiríṣi joker. Bó ṣe máa ń rí nìyẹn. Even àwọn èèyàn Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́ pé àwọn prophet Ọlọ́run oríṣiríṣi kan ló máa ń padà ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó bá lọ tán. But Ọlọ́run ló mọ èèyàn, Ọlọ́run ló mọ ẹni òun gangan. Now, Baba Barrister tẹ̀ ń wò yẹn, when he came up with that Fuji music genre, when he created it, when he started it, he actually he set a standard that nobody nínú gbogbo àwọn tó ń kọ Fuji láti gbà yẹn títí dilẹ̀ tó mọ́lẹ̀ ní, nobody has been able to meet up with that standard because that standard is too solid. It's too solid. That's why if you listen to Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, that is vocal tenacity. When they say somebody have a vocal tenacity, the tenacity in his vocals, nobody comes close. Mo ṣì máa ń sọ. Then his musical composition, bí bàbá yẹn ṣe máa ń gbé orin kalẹ̀. Then come on. Ṣé tó bá gbọ́ Fuji Garbage, wàá gbọ́ series 1, series 2, wàá gbọ́ àwọn albums, tó bá gbọ́ Dimensional Fuji, tó bá gbọ́ àwọn orin yẹn, wàá gbọ́ eléyìí ò ní jọ eléyìí ò ní jọ eléyìí. Àwọn orin yẹn ò kí ń jọra wọn. The Baba created so many vibes with Fuji music tí wọ́n jọra wọn rárá. It could go on mid-tempo, it could be high, it could be solo, it could be Ọlọ́run fi oríjì Baba Sikiru Ayinde Barrister. Then ẹ̀yìn tí bàbá filẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́ torí a lot of people are actually wọ́n fẹ́ bà legacy Barrister, wọ́n fẹ́ bà legacy yẹn jẹ́. Some people are actually even àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n jọ wà pẹ̀lú bàbá nígbà yẹn, a dẹ̀ mọ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń tiraka, wọ́n ń gbìyànjú láti rí wípé legacy bàbá yìí kò bàjẹ́. So now ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ gangan òun ni wípé ta ló dá Fuji music ilẹ̀? Baba Barrister ni. Tí a bá wá rí oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn tó ń sọ pé rárá kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, irọ́ ni wọ́n ń pa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ. Torí according to Dr. Saheed Òṣùpá, King Saheed Òṣùpá sọ wípé nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó rí bó ṣe rí yẹn, bí bàbá yẹn ṣe dá Fuji music ilẹ̀, Dr. Saheed Òṣùpá ti yànnàná gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gbogbo ẹ̀ láti bọ́, torí pé tí ọmọdé ò bá bá tàn á bá àrọ́bá dẹ̀ ní bàbá ìtàn. Nítorí ẹ̀ àwọn àgbà lórílẹ̀, that's why I have been saying Fuji music, the legacy must not go into extinction. There are a lot of people singing Fuji worldwide, but mélòó nínú wọn là ń gbọ́ yàtọ̀ sí àwọn tá ti mọ̀, tá ti ń gbọ́ láti ọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́. So nítorí ẹ̀ mo sọ pé they need to extend the olive oil tí Baba Barrister tí ó extend fún irú àwọn KWAM1, tí Baba Barrister tó extend fún everybody. Àwọn Fuji musicians wa, àwọn náà need láti extend the olive oil yẹn sí àwọn other people. That is the popular musicians, Fuji musicians that we have today, the successful ones. They need to help the ones that are coming, the up and coming ones. They need to give them that big platform. Torí ó máa jẹ́ nǹkan tó máa dùn wá nínú tí a bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rí irú àwọn Shanko Rashidi, we want, like, if they can be doing collabo, imagine pẹ̀lú Shanko Rashidi yẹn ó lọ feature Saheed Òṣùpá, King Dr. Saheed Òṣùpá nínú album kan, ẹ mọ̀ bí album yẹn ṣe máa lọ fà, irú Wasiu Container yẹn, a lot of all these young Fuji musicians, nǹkan táwọn Afrobeat musicians yẹn ń ṣe nìyẹn. You will see Wizkid featuring Asake. You will see Wizkid featuring this one. You will see Davido featuring Olamide. You will see Rema featuring Ira Star. You will see Wizkid featuring Thames. They feature, they collabo. You will see Tiwa Savage featuring this one, featuring that one. Tiwa Savage, sometimes she has taken she has done it a lot of times now. She will offer to collabo on a new song. She will offer to work with a new artist that is just coming. Nígbà tí fídíò ń bọ̀ pẹ̀lú Awólọ́wọ̀ wọ́n sọ pé Tiwa Savage ló ní òkè ṣé tí wọ́n bá jump sórí orin yìí ṣé àwọn èèyàn máa like àwọn èèyàn tó pé òkè àwọn máa love ẹ̀ gan, and she did just that. She gave that guy that platform. Let our Fuji musicians, our great Fuji musicians like Dr. King Saheed Osupa collabo with Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde. Collabo yẹn máa massive. Just imagine both of them on a record. King Dr. Saheed Osupa and KWAM1. Just imagine Alhaji Pasuma with Shefiu Alawo. That collaboration, I know they are doing it, but now imagine it's going to be on another level when you see the young Fuji musicians like Shankora Shedi collaborating with Dr. King Saheed Osupa. It will be massive, baby. I am telling you. See, that level, you just see that Fuji music will be in trends. It will be in trends every time. That way, it will not go into extinction. We need to do more. Our Fuji musicians, our great Fuji musicians, we need to do more. They need to do more. Imagine Alhaji Sulaiman Alao Malaika. If Malaika is now in collaboration with Remi Aluko, it will be massive. But all of these things can never be possible. Tí kò bá sí ìfẹ́, tí kò bá sí love. If the love is not there, it will not be possible. Look at what them Wizkid are doing. Wizkid, Asake will feature Wizkid. Look at the level. Asake featured Wizkid, and that song, that record was actually nominated for the Grammys. Look at what Wizkid did with Thames. Wizkid featured Thames, and that song was nominated by the Grammys. Look at what Davido did. Look at what Davido has been doing. Davido has been collaborating with. Look at what Davido did with Omale in his this five album, this latest one. Look at how that song is trending everywhere. So all of these collaborations must start happening in our Fuji space. They have been doing it before, but we need to take it to the next level now. I need like to ginger up. That is exactly what I'm saying, because we are so much interested in the longevity of Fuji music. It's already there, but we need to do more. Look at what Burna Boy did. Burna Boy performed in front of over 100,000 crowd capacity in France. France didn't want to take English. Afrobeat to the world. Look at the level when they talk about international Fuji music genres in the world now. When they talk about international music genres, types of music in the world now, they will talk about Afrobeat. Look at what Fela did with Afrobeat. Look at them, Shewa Nicola Kokuti. Look at Femi Kuti. Look at the legacy. Now the thing now transcends onto the likes of Wizkid, Nice, Bangali, the band. Then the thing now is now on them. Look at what they did. Look at what them Two-Face did. Did you hear what Burna Boy said? Burna Boy said Dr. King Saheed Osupa is the Ibile Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan are only pioneer rap music in America. They are so respected. If in your way Wu-Tang Clan, that person is at the height of that craft, of that talent. Please connect. Do you get? Burna Boy recognize the Fuji musicians. For Burna Boy to recognize our Fuji musicians that they are doing great. So the Fuji musicians, please, we need to do more. Let us give big platforms to the upcoming Fuji musicians that are coming. That is exactly what we are saying. Look at what don't say it's a new artist, I cannot collaborate with him. It is the new artist that will become very big. Look at what Tiwa Savage did with Fido. When Fido did Awolowo, Tiwa Savage offered to jump on that song. And when Tiwa Savage jumped on that song, look at how big that song is. Now look at Fido now. Joy is coming. They help one another. They collaborate with one another, no matter how small or no matter how big the star is, the level of that person is. They collaborate. There is love. If we have such love in Fuji music will be competing with the likes of rap in America. Do you know how long them Barista have taken Fuji music to America? Do you know how long? Our Barista have taken Fuji music lọ far. What you love perform? What are you talking now? What you love America? What you perform? What you love UK tour? What you love international tour? See, for a long time. So Fuji music by now, if the legacy that Alhaji Sikiru Ayinde Barrister left behind has been really, has been really worked on by the people that he left that legacy for. No, now Abatuma compete pẹ̀lú àwọn Drake. Fuji musicians will now be selling out stadiums. They'll be selling out arenas. Gbàgbé pé indigenous music no man the international. Look at what them Awilo Logomba did with only one year. Look at what they did. They sold out stadiums. They sold out arenas. How many Fuji musicians can sell out 100,000 crowd capacity in France? How many Fuji music can sell out a 100,000 crowd capacity in Tottenham Stadium in the UK? How many Fuji musicians can sell out a 100,000 crowd capacity in America? How many? Look at what them Wizkid are doing with Afrobeat. They are selling out stadiums. They are selling out arenas. Look at what Burna Boy did. Even them, they are respecting the Fuji musicians. So kí ló wá ṣàwọn Fuji musicians wá tí wọ́n gbé game yẹn lọ sí level because the love is not enough. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ yìí is not that I'm just saying it the way on Kamilara. If they truly have enough love in that Fuji music industry, Fuji music máa ti lọ far. Gone even ju Afrobeat lọ. Jeff Owólẹ́wà is my name. I'll see you on the other side. Hala.